Hello YouTube, and yes, welcome to another video by me, Who Toys. And today I'll be reviewing the Day of the Doctor, well, the 50th anniversary of the Day of the Doctor. So yes, I'm not doing, yes, hello YouTube, yes, welcome to another video by me, Who Toys, yes. I'm not doing any more 50th anniversary countdowns, so that's the series over. So yes, let's get cracking on. So, I have to say this. I was not expecting all of this. That was epic. The movie was epic. It is, well, it's Sunday now. So what happened? The starting, we saw the first ever intro. William Hartnell's one. Then we went on, starting just how I went to see it at the cinema in 3D. And then what we saw was the first policeman. Well, wasn't the first ever policeman, because he'd probably be dead, but they recreated the scene, and they had the scene. It was nice putting that in, and then we went to the school bit, and then Clara was there, and then the bell rang, and then she got a phone call from the doctor, and then she went on the motorbike, riding to the TARDIS, and then what happened was, they were just talking a little bit, then the TARDIS just suddenly moved even though the engines weren't on. And yes, UNIT had this big sort of thing on the helicopter and picked them up and took them over the River Thames, then into Trafalgar Square. And yes, it was just epic, that scene. In 3D as well, that was so cool. And then we saw the return of Kate Stewart. And then what happened, they went, I'm not talking about every single bit, and then what happened is they went into the gallery and showed Elizabeth credentials, and then it was a 3D image of Gallifrey, yes, and then we actually went to Gallifrey. When it zoomed into the picture, then we saw the Time War, Daleks, fire, explosions, everything you'd expect in Time War. Then blah de blah de blah. We went to John Hurt. Then blah de blah de blah. David Tennant. I've got to talk about this bit. Then David Tennant came out of his TARDIS and the horse from what's it called again? You know, the one with. You know which one, the Clockwork Droids, that one. And then with Elizabeth I, and then they had a picnic, and then I'm not sure if it didn't make sense because it did, but it didn't. But he had this machine to detect if there were any aliens around, and then detected to Elizabeth I that he thought she was a Zygon, but it's actually the horse. But I'm not sure if she was actually a Zygon as well. I don't know. And then David Tennant told her to run, and then she ran into the woods. Or no, she wouldn't have been. I don't know. But yes, and then she got captured by the Zygon, but it's not what it means. She fell over, and then we went back to Matt Smith. Well, the 11th Doctor, and then he went, you know the clip what we saw in Children Need, that happened, and then he fell into, well, he went through the portal and he landed. David Tennant put on the fez, Matt Smith was there, and then bloody blah bloody blah bloody blah bloody blah. Yes, go on. Stop. Yes, then we see, well, this was way before John Hurt into this bit, and then he tried to do the moment thing. He was trying to, and then Billy Piper appeared, and then that was way before, then bloody blah. And then they got locked up inside the Tower of London in the old one, and olden days on, yeah, not the present day. And then what happened was Clara appeared because what happened is Kate Stewart took her to the unit bit, and then she realised that she was a Zygon, and then before she showed the vortex yeah, and then she turned into a Zygon, and then there was no way out, but of course she took the teleport thing, and then before that, I'm not sure which doctor it was, but they sent her a text message, Kate Stewart, with the code, yes, and then, and then the door wasn't actually locked. They tried to find a way out, and then Clara just randomly opened up the door, and then Elizabeth I came, and then she said, I wonder how long it would take for you to actually find a way out. And then she took her to her plan. How it was Zygons, and then what her plan was is, you know how the clip was when the stuff out of the paintings came out, the wee people? Yes, and then, and what was it? That the Zygons could get into paintings to hide until the world was interesting to destroy, and blah de blah de blah de blah. And then we get on to the really cool bit. Right. So now we get on to the bit where we get to Time Orbit, where John Hurt has to do the moment. But just listen to this. Matt Smith and David Will, the 11th and 10th, decided to help him with the moment, and they do it all together. But what did they do? Well, the screen thing appeared of what it was like, Gallifrey, and they just decided, why not save it? Yes, and that's what happened. They got into TARDISes and made it just stuck in one moment in time for history. Daleks would not be able to get to it, I think, and then it wasn't just 3 doctors, it was 12 doctors, but you're probably knowing it'll include John Hurt with 12 doctors, not Peter Capaldi. But then the guy said, but there's 13 doctors. We saw Peter Capaldi, just as I seen it, I was this, oh my god, Peter Capaldi! And then we saw the doctors in their TARDISes, then they saved Gallifrey, then they went back to the gallery, and then, well, John Hurt had to leave, and we saw him regenerate into the 9th Doctor, but probably not the 9th Doctor, because Eccleston, he can be bothered as usual, yes. And then, this was a really shocked bit. I knew apparently Tom Baker was supposed to be in it, yes, I knew. That's all, I thought it would just be his voice, but no, we actually saw him. I was completely shocked. And then he was talking, and then about stuff, and then Matt Smith lied away in his TARDIS somewhere, and there's where all the doctors are standing, all 12, not Peter Capaldi, but including John Hurt. All of them were there, and that's it. It ended. So, out of 10 for the Day of the Doctor, I've got to give it a 10 out of 10. It was excellent. I didn't see the point in having the Zygons in it, but still, it was good. And yes, so, I might not do a video tomorrow, because I've been doing a lot pastly. But yes, so, thanks for watching, and goodbye. Bye! I should have told you spoiler earlier on, but yes, so thanks for watching and goodbye. Bye.